A crazy scene outside a Toronto court wrapped up a life-altering month for Jian Ghomeshi. On October 26th, the CBC fired him. Today, November 26th, the Crown charged him with sexual assaults. Then Ghomeshi emerged a criminal defendant, and a crush of cameras captured the start of a new chapter for him and the women who accuse him. The CBC's Joanna Remiliotis has the details.
It was a mob scene, a media circus. Jian Ghomeshi at a Toronto courthouse following his surrender to police. The first time the former CBC Radio host has been seen publicly in weeks. After days of chatter that charges were imminent, Ghomeshi turned himself in at this police station early this morning to be fingerprinted and have his photo taken. This is where he was charged with 4 counts of sexual assault and 1 count of overcoming resistance by choking. The charges come after nearly a month-long police investigation that centered on complaints by 3 women who allege Ghomeshi attacked them without their consent.
The myriad of emotions is hard to describe. Relief was the first thing that I thought of, or that I felt. Not relief that he was charged, but relief that I finally know which path this is going on.
This woman, who we cannot identify, is one of the 3 women who went to police. In an interview with CBC News last month, she alleged Ghomeshi attacked her twice while out on dates, once in late 2002 and again in early 2003. She says the last time Ghomeshi threw her to the ground by her hair and punched her repeatedly on the side of her head.
I'm not fixated on the outcome. It's more that I need to go there and tell them the facts and to give them my truth. And the fact that they are willing to hear me, it's validating. It's giving me a voice.
It was sort of numbing.
Actress and Air Force Captain Lucy Descoutures is the only woman who's gone public with her complaint. Last month, she told CBC News Ghomeshi allegedly choked her and slapped her across the face while on a date in 2003. In a statement today, she says the past month has been an overwhelming and painful time, but also very inspiring. She went on to say, "I hope that victims' voices continue to be heard." None of the charges against Ghomeshi have been proven in court. His lawyer, HENEIN, says Ghomeshi will fight all the allegations.
Mr. Ghomeshi will be pleading not guilty. We will address these allegations fully and directly in a courtroom. It is not my practice to litigate my cases in the media. This one will be no different.
Do you have any word to your fans?
HENEIN added Ghomeshi won't be making any statements. He was released today on $100,000 bail. His mother acted as his surety.
Ghomeshi's bail conditions include no contact with his alleged victims and an agreement to surrender his passport and remain in Ontario. He also has to live with his mother. Ghomeshi appears again in court on January the 8th. Diana?
Thanks, Joanna. Well, a lot of legal questions are raised in this story, so we've asked criminal defense lawyer Russell Silverstein to help us out. So, he has been charged with choking to overcome resistance. Physical violence is often a component of sexual violence, but this is a rare charge. What can you tell us about it?
It is uncommon. It signals to me that the police think that the choking aspect of one of these women's allegations is a significant part of the piece. The offense is to choke someone in order to perpetuate the offense, to overcome resistance of some sort. So that's what we have here.
He has also been charged with 4 counts of sexual assault involving 3 women. So is it all tried together, or could there be 3 separate trials?
There could be 3 separate trials. Whether these cases can be tried together will depend on the nature of the allegations, how similar they are to each other, and whether there's any evidence of an opportunity on the part of these complainants to collude, to otherwise have their stories contaminated by knowledge of other allegations. The Crown will have to demonstrate to the trial judge why it's appropriate that these charges be heard together. If it's a judge-alone trial, it's not such a big deal. Judges are entrusted to be able to divide evidence up and consider it in a proper way. Juries, however, are different, and it could be that the defense brings an application to have separate trials, and how that ends up will be up to the trial judge.
Interesting. Russell Silverstein, thank you.
You're welcome.